If you're an e-commerce dropshipper in the fashion niche and your suppliers are from China, you may have noticed very little problem. Asian sizes are very different from US sizes. Hey, what's up world? It's Tommy Walker with Oberlo, and today we're going to talk about converting Asian sizes to US fashion sizes. If you have any questions or want to share your experiences, drop them in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer them. And like I said before, I'm your host Tommy Walker, and if you like what we're talking about here, consider subscribing so you can get new videos every week. Now, as a dropshipper, having sizes that are too small for your customers could have a disastrous impact on your business.
Hi, I ordered the wrong size on your website. Can I have a refund?
It's extremely important that you're upfront on your website about how Asian sizes convert to US sizes or the sizing that's local to whatever market you're selling in order to minimize size-related returns. So how do you get this information? Well, one, you can talk to your supplier. Each supplier you work with may have different size charts. Some products might have a tight fit while others have a looser fit. You can speed up this process by asking your supplier for their Asian to American US size chart. If for some reason a supplier doesn't respond or is unable to provide you with a size chart, you'll need to stick to the standard Asian to US size chart. Unfortunately, this might not be completely accurate, but it's a start, and you can check the links in the description to find a standardized chart for yourself. Two, you can use suppliers' measurements to create your own size chart. Now here's the tricky thing about numbers. They're hard to visualize. So while some suppliers may give you the product measurements without a size chart, other suppliers will offer the size chart with the definitions of each size. But unless you're a tailor or a seamstress who sees what these measurements look like on a regular basis, it can be really difficult to translate those measurements to standard US small, medium, and large sizes for your own brand. While it does mean a bit more work and investment for you, it's a smart idea to order at least one of each size of the products that you're selling and style them on an adjustable male or female form that's set to the different measurements your supplier has provided. That way, you'll know for certain that your supplier's definition of sizes translates to your own. In XL is your large, for example, and you'll have a basic understanding of how the clothing might look on your customer, which can save you a ton on customer service, returns, and exchanges in the future. Also, just because you have these sizes on hand doesn't mean you can't sell them. In fact, depending on how far along your fashion business is, it may be worth using these pieces for your own photo shoot. And if you're a dropshipper that does this or something like it, we'd love to hear your experience about it in the comments below. Three, make sure your size charts are clear for each audience you service. Now this is pretty much a general rule of thumb for any fashion e-commerce website, but make sure the size information is easily accessible for your visitor. Like I said before, a significant portion of customers end up returning clothing because it's often the wrong size, and an even larger portion of e-commerce sites don't make their size guide incredibly visible. Even on this very large multi-million-dollar brand's website, the link to the sizing chart doesn't really stand out at all. If you're selling in international markets like Europe, you'll want to make sure that you're converting to that market size as well. However, don't feel the need to go overboard and make conversions for every country in the world. If you want to make all of this even easier on your customers, there are size finder apps that you can download from Shopify's App Store that will make size recommendations for your customer based on their height, weight, age, and body type. Apps like these have been known to increase sales, reduce returns, and encourage repeat purchase rates, which is essential for the long-term health of any new fashion brand. Okay, that's all we've got for this week. Check out the description for more in-depth resources on size conversions and starting your own dropshipping store with Oberlo. Also, I'd love to hear your stories about ordering the wrong size. How did the company handle it? Did they win you back as a customer or leave you in a tight place? Looking forward to seeing your discussion in the comments below. And be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell to be notified when we release a new video. Thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, learn often, market better, sell more.